When did photography start for you? What's the story?
As far as taking actual pictures, I started in high school. Second year in junior college, I realized I wanted to follow up with my first interests, which were getting outdoors. Once I started snow skiing, then I realized I really wanted to do this and commit to a life of photographer.
What was your actual first camera?
I remember it was a Minolta 110, which is the little thin box, underwater box camera.
When did photography specifically spark in you?
I guess the first year in junior college, I started the journalism program and realized that I really enjoyed going out on assignment, covering the local basketball team and some of the other sporting events, the football teams, and then I would go out and interview some of the instructors and professors and politicians in the community. And as odd as that sounds, that really sparked the first interest in the process of photography.
How does photography contribute to your experience of being alive?
One is I'm allowed to meet great people, and then I get to go to great places. And so you combine those two together, and it just doesn't get any better.
Do you have a specific time, maybe a story that comes to mind, when you just thought, man, I'm really alive right now?
You know, I remember we flew into Amboseli for the very first time. I'd never seen the dry lake beds. And about an hour later, we were up in a little Cessna flying around over the top of the lake bed. The sun was going down. And we had planned that much, but we didn't know the elephants would be crossing the playa with dust flying up under their feet. So that was one of those moments where you pinch yourself and realize, okay, this is pretty good.
Just give me a good rundown, a good list of some of your favorite places.
Well, number one at the top of the local place is the Channel Islands. The Channel Islands, especially underwater. On a clear day, if you're out with your dive gear or even snorkeling, free diving gear, there's nothing like diving down, holding your breath, getting used to snorkeling, and then going down to 60, 80 feet and just looking around. It's spectacular with the kelp forests and the Garibaldi swimming around. And then the Sierras. Love the Sierra Nevada mountains. That's my favorite alpine country, and I've spent many, many nights under the stars up there. That's I'd love to go back every month if I could.
If you had to pick one of your own images, something that reminds you of maybe a specific story, an experience, an adventure, to place over your own mantle at home, what image might that be?
There was an image of a lion looking for his brother in the Masai Mara, and I was there with my daughter and wife, and we sort of had no clue that the atmosphere was doing what it was doing and that the lion at the time was looking for his brother until he got up to this ridge and stood there, turned around, and called for his brother, and then his brother answered. And then his neck turned, and he was so happy to hear his brother calling him back that it was just one of those magical moments. And then it just happened to be that right behind him was this supercell thunderstorm. So it made for a good picture.
What has the craft of outdoor photography done for your family?
In the end, it's brought everybody to an understanding of how important wilderness and being outdoors is, and saving some of those areas. So you become almost a conservationist. But the flip side of it that's interesting is that you become a practical one, because you're out there with farmers and ranchers and people that are living off the land and using it. So I think photography's really brought that to our attention.
As an artist, do you have moments where you're uninspired or you're maybe in a slump artistically? What re-inspires you?
First of all, to recharge your batteries. If I'm gone a while, especially 2 weeks or longer, you just need to settle down, at least I do, settle down and almost get bored, because when you're out, it's amazing how overstimulated you can become.
Interesting.
Which is good, because then you focus on the very best light and the composition and everything that you need to focus on. But personally, I can only sustain that for a while.
Yeah.
Then I need to recharge the batteries. So I think as I rest and relax a little bit, then I start seeing things that I want to do, and then eventually I get anxious, cabin fever, and then I want to go out again.
Marc, thanks so much. Thanks for sharing your work and your time with us here today on A Live Photo.
Yeah, you're very welcome. Fun talking with you.